guys, so recently Florida has gotten hit with this slew of cold weather. And by cold weather, it's not cold in relation to, I guess, wherever you guys are from. I'm pretty sure my Canadian watchers are probably like, that's not cold, bitch. That's like, you just put ice in my hand. But for a South Floridian like me, 60, 50 degree weather is just like, no. Like you're really testing me, Mother Nature. Going from like 75, 80 to just a like nosedive all the way down into like 60, 50 land. It's like, I hate my life right now. This ain't cool. And most people around the world are like, I would kill for that right about now. Like, do you see what the weather is like out there? I would personally kill for that. Like, why are you going to complain about 60, 50 degree weather? Reality is that my body is just not up for the climate or the task. It's one of those things where I've visited northern states and I can appreciate it for just this little wee minute, and then I'm just like, no, not my thing. I can deal with this 1 day, 2 day layers. There's way too much clothing on. That's been me for the last week and a half, considering that the boiler at work broke. And I'm like, these are the kind of problems that northern states have. I didn't know that really tropical southernmost states have this problem. Shit happens, I guess. So I've had a lot to ponder, considering it doesn't get cold in Florida often, and when it does, I am bundling up with a ton of layers. I pretty much resemble the little brother in A Christmas Story, and
preparing to go to school was like getting ready for extended deep-sea diving.
But it got me thinking, how do you guys deal with the cold? Because I recently came into some situations, or rather, some unfamiliar situations, because they don't occur often, which is, how do you go to the bathroom? How do you plant your ass on that toilet seat, knowing it's cold? Because that was a contemplation every time I had to use the bathroom. And then the other contemplation was, I have to wash my hands. So then you kind of do this like battling thing between the hot and cold water, except for if you live in an apartment complex. Hot water takes a long time and you don't have patience for that. So you just turn on the cold water and you just suck it up and you're like, ah! And then you have to deal with the fact that you have to dry your hands, and then it's that coldness around. How do you guys deal with that? Because to me it's like, why are these a thing? And then taking a shower in the morning. I gather most people take a shower at night so they don't have to deal with it in the morning. They don't wash their hair. They leave it dry, which is totally cool, but it's like one of those things where you're not accustomed to it and you don't do it every day, so it becomes one of those like, okay, how do you deal with this? Don't normally deal with this. Anyway, I know it sounds like kind of silly things, but it's those silly things that you're just, no, it's just like, I don't know what chapped lips feel like until it happens. And then I remember what this feeling is, and then I realize, oh, yeah, that's right. Cold weather happened, your lips got chapped, and now you gotta use chapstick. I'm just not looking forward to getting slammed with a whole bunch more cold weather. And I know there's a lot of you that are like dealing with like, that's not cold. I'm dealing with a lot worse, and I can only imagine. So let me know down in the comments below, how cold is it where you're currently at? Just so that I can feel less miserable, I guess. Or we can have a whole conversation about how you deal with these things. Anyway, hope you guys are doing awesome. Stay warm, and I'm just hoping this cold weather leaves soon. And have a great weekend. Bye!
Whatever it is that you believe you're seeing, it's not real.
Seeing things before they happen. Things are not always what they seem in this place. So you can't take anything for granted.